How to use Google Forms to schedule appointments for your business. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I'll showcase how to use Google Forms and actually have it work for you and be able to set up appointments or bookings for your business. So what's very nice about Google Forms is that it is completely for free and that you can also have more integrations in it to make things a lot more diverse and stuff. So basically, to get started on using Google Forms, just open up your Google browser or whatever it may be and just sign up to your Gmail account. And then we can just go to Google Apps here. Scroll down until we see Google Forms. It should be purple, and just click on it. And this is going to take you to the page where you will have your Google Forms. Basically, what we want to do is just go ahead and click on blank form. So we can just go ahead and click on blank form. And this is just going to create the form for us. And now we can let me just exit out of here. Basically, first, just give it a title. So usually you would just give it a title that suits the type of service that you want to provide. So if it's a haircut, you can just do that or whatever it may be. So I'm just going to go, for example, form. I guess I already have that. Anyways, I'm just going to keep it as it is and also give it here the same title. And this actually just changes itself. Anyways, so basically what you have here are questions and then sections, and you can also add videos and stuff and images for each section. So basically, we can go to the customizable tab here and first change the text, the type of font you want, and also the color of the form. So you can just go ahead and go crazy with the form. And if you want to choose a image for a header, you can also do so. I'll be just using this one for the sake of this example. So basically you can just, customize how it's going to look like. At the end of the day, you just want to have your brand speak for you. So after you're done with this, here things are basically going to get interesting. So form description, let customers know what this form is about. In here, it's just a description, so just make sure you tell them why they're filling this form. And then we can just go ahead and add the questions now. So this is going to be the question number 1, and we can just go ahead and add something like email. And now we can just keep it as short answer. It's going to switch itself. And then we can just go ahead and make it required. So basically, if you make it required this way, it's actually going to be people need to actually enter the email address before they submit. Otherwise, they cannot actually submit. So make sure it is required. With an email, they can actually go ahead and contact them later on. And that's pretty much why we want this. Anyways, next we can just go ahead and click on add question. We can go ahead and add the other question, which is going to be, for example, first name. And again, it's going to be short answer. Keep it as this, and then we can also make it required. Next, we can just go ahead and ask them more about what the type of service they want. So for example, we can just go ahead and name this what type of service you're looking for, or whatever it may be. Obviously, I'm just doing this for the sake of this example, but you would have, more professional tone with it. So with that being said, make sure this is multiple choice, and we can just go ahead and add the options. So option 1, and then we can just go ahead and add option 2, add option 3, add option 4, and that's pretty much how it goes. And the cool thing about it is that with each option, we can actually go ahead and add an image. So for example, if it's a specific service that you want to showcase the image for, we can actually go ahead and do so very easily. So we can just click upload an image, and it's going to show right there. So people can have a better idea of what they're signing up to, basically. So I'm not going to add the rest of the images. Next up, what we can do is, so we have the email first name, it should be. Anyways, the first name. And then what type of service. This should also be required because obviously we would want to know that. And now what we can do is add a section, the entire section, and now we can actually go give it a name, which is which day of, or just let me just name it days. So basically this section is going to be the section for the days. Select the day and time, and now we can just go ahead and actually add question underneath this section, and we can just go ahead and give it the name Monday, and then we just go ahead. So leave this as just leave it as it is for the time being, okay? And we can just add more. So let me just go ahead and add Tuesday. We can go ahead and add Wednesday. Or actually, what am I even doing? I'm doing everything wrong. Let me just delete this. What you want to do actually is just add one question. There you go, my bad. And just select the day. There you go. And now the options should be Monday. I knew I was doing something wrong. I just didn't know what it was. And it's just going to actually show up for you. So you can just select all and go ahead and delete the days that we don't want to work with. For example, if it's Saturday and Sunday, we can just remove and remove. And now we are left with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. And now if you want to also add another section for the times that you want to work with, we can also do so by just clicking on add section, which is going to be named time of day. We can just leave the description off, and now we can just go ahead and add a question, which is also multiple choice. We can do, for example, 12 p.m. and oops, sorry, there you go, 12 p.m. Sorry, we can just name this time of day, not 12 p.m. again. Here 12 p.m. Here is going to be 2 p.m. Here is going to be 4 p.m. or whatever it may be, you know, the times for you. Okay, so you can actually just keep this as it is, or you can add more options and stuff. And then at the end, after you can just finish this up, make sure this is required and also the days are required. So now basically people will have to enter their email, first name, the type of service, the days that they want to schedule this in, and also the time of day. So basically you just can go ahead and add any more questions that you want to add. Basically you can just add any more questions with this, or you can add any sections with this to have completely different questions if you want. And after you're done, you can just simply click on send, and now you can just choose what type of way you want to have this form. So if you want to just have it as a link, you can just go to here and copy it. Or if you want, you can actually have a HTML code and actually have it in a website. For example, you can actually just copy it and go to Google Sites and actually create a free site and add it in here. So you can have a site where you can add the form by just doing this next, and it should show up. You can see, click on insert, and it's actually going to pop up here. So you can have a free site with the form in here. Obviously just make it bigger and make it proper, and just adjust the site accordingly. And this is pretty much how to use Google Forms to be able to schedule appointments and stuff using it. So it's very simple and easy to use, and also free to use. Not to mention, like I said, you can also have more integrations in here. So you can actually add more apps that are going to help you out with this. And here with the settings, you can also change things up, like make this a quiz, for example. If you want to set up the specific responses or see the responses, you can also see them in here, and so much more that you can do. So here you can see the add-ons if you want. Anyways, I'm not going to take too long here. This is pretty much how to use Google Forms to create your appointments or have your appointments ready to be submitted. With that being said, I hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching.